Hi everyone, it's the amazing world of Autistic Fanboy 2002 here, and today I'll be reviewing The Goonies, came out in 1985. Before the review starts, I have to say happy 40th anniversary to The Goonies, because it came out the same year as Back to the Future and Teen Wolf, of course, and Thundercats, and Gem and the Holograms, and the anime Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, and other films and TV shows and anime that came out through that year. So tells the story about when the Fratellis escape prison and then on the police chase, and then Chunk, who is seen in the beginning, sees the police chase, and all of a sudden he crushes his strawberry milkshake, and then you see Data played by Ke Hui Kwan, on which you may know him in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and of course Love Hurts and Everything Everywhere All at Once, and other movies and TV shows he was in. And you have Mikey, played by Steve Asty, which you know him as Samwise in Lord of the Rings. He also did the voice of Raphael in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And you have Brand, played by Josh Brolin. And you also have Andy, played by Kerry Green. And you have Mouth and Steph. They all set off for an adventure to find the treasure of the lost treasure of the pirates, and then all of a sudden to prevent them home from being transformed into a golf resort. And then, yeah, there's a bit where Chunk does the truffle shuffle. Yeah, that bit was pretty funny. And then when they went to the underground cave, they have to go on. No. That we'll get to that bit soon. So the bit where the Goonies go to that house which seemed abandoned, and all of a sudden the Fratellis catch them up, and then they have to set off for the treasure which is underground. So before I continue the rest of the plot, I have to say, I've watched this on Spanish TV when I was away in Spain, along with Stargate. I have to say, it's a really good film, is that The Goonies? Yeah, it was actually in French, not Spanish, so let's get back to the review. So the bit where the Goonies are underground, and then Chunk runs off, and then all of a sudden the Fratellis catch him, and then Chunk confesses to the Fratellis and does the fake vomiting. Yeah, that bit was pretty funny. And then he gets tied up into a chair next to Sloth, played by... Well, it's sad that the actor who played Sloth passed away at age 38. So the bit where Chunk screams and then Sloth screams as well. Yeah, that bit was pretty funny, I'd say. I like the bit he goes, Sloth. And he replies, Chunk. Sloth? Chunk. And then Sloth and Chunk have to go find the others underground. Then, during the journey through the cave, they get attacked by a swarm of bats, and then so the Goonies have to, like Mikey and the others, had to get to the treasure, so they had to do the music. Before we get to that bit, so there's the bit when they try to cross over the log, and then Data used slip shoes just to distract the Fratellis, and the bit where the Fratellis slip. Yeah, I won't lie. That I did get a laugh out of that bit because it's pretty funny. And then we get to the bit where they have to play the secret music password to get the bridge to load down. If they play the wrong notes, boom, the whole floor collapses and they're doomed. So all of a sudden, the two Fratellis is we're catching up to the Goonies, and then there's a bit where Data used his boxing glove gadget to punch one of the Fratellis in the face. I was like, sure you can. Yeah, that bit was pretty cool. So, and then they managed to go down the water slide and then found the pirate's treasure, and then all of a sudden they get captured by the Fratellis, and then not long till Chunk and Sloth managed to save the Goonies, and thank God the Fratellis get arrested. And let me tell you the best part of the movie is Brand and Andy kissed. So yeah. So the movie ends when the Goonies were finally rescued by their parents and the police, and then the Fratellis get arrested, and the movie ends when the pirate ship sails into the far long distance of the sea. And yeah, I have to say about the Goonies, it's a very good film. It's a classic. Yeah, it's a really great film of 1985. And I give this film 10 stars out of 10. Great film. So, thank you guys for watching my review on the Goonies. Stay tuned for my review on Chainsaw Man the movie Res Arc once I've seen it.